Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us on the very first episode of Mike Knight's Combat Taekwondo's Mike Knight, where this is a show where we're going to feature all the fighters, all the people around this new Taekwondo era. Welcome, everyone. Good people, bad people, evil ones, the sinners, standard sinners. Everyone is welcome here. And in order to start with this new segment, let me introduce you first to the Combat Taekwondo CEO, which I'm very glad to have here. Please welcome George. How are you?
Hey, Chava, how's it going? Nice intro. Great to see you.
Great to see you, George. Thank you very much. How you doing? How's it going? Are
Well,
you in Portland?
yes, we're back in Portland. We just got back from Bogota. It was crazy fun, and we got so many great news to share with everybody.
That's awesome. Well, I'm dying to hear about those news. How it is exciting that the date is coming. The date is coming.
Yeah, it's exciting. So we had the chance to get into the venue. They set this up. Everything, all the setup was up there for us to see. Just kind of like checking the last minute details, just to make sure we have the best show ever. Put on display on December 3rd. And let me tell you, man. I mean, you walk in there, the place is not even packed, and you get those goosebumps. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you just realize the magnitude of this event, and then it's amazing.
Yeah, I can imagine. I saw the pictures of the ring, the cage, and the venue, and it is really awesome. It's really impressive how and as you said, there's no people in there, so I can I can imagine how it's going to feel once it's filled up.
Yeah, just picture this. I mean, the place is empty. It's just the cage, just all the tech is on the screens, but you still get those goosebumps. So I can't imagine when that place is gonna be packed. It's just gonna be wild.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to getting to Bogota and getting to the full experience of this new era of Taekwondo in
Yeah, but you
combat
know what?
Taekwondo
It's not
alongside
only
with you.
yeah, it's not only the place, it's the card that we put together for that night. That's very exciting too. I mean, we have some great fighters, and I can't wait to see them at work. So, as a matter of fact, we have one with us tonight, right? The first one to be featured.
That's right, George. The first one to be featured in this show. He is a WT first dan. He is from Puerto Rico, and the reason he didn't pursue more dance is because it was just too expensive for his family, and he thinks that it doesn't add any more value. We'll ask him
Oh,
to
I see. I
explain us
see.
that he was an electrical engineer and a Puerto
Oh,
Rico
that's pretty
national
cool.
taekwondo team, and also he was also in the Puerto Rico national mixed martial arts team.
But
Can
also a member
you?
of the Puerto Rican WT, like the Olympic Taekwondo style team. I mean, he's been doing that for years, right?
Yes, that's been doing for years. Also, he comes from a family of martial artists. Both of his parents are martial artists. As a matter of fact, they met fighting. I don't know if that's literal, but I
Well,
think it's a
let's
hell of a
let let's
story.
just let's just get him in and ask him. Let's just get him in. Is he on?
Let's get him in. So
Is he
everyone,
is he on?
yes, he is right here. Please welcome Luis Felipe Melendez from Puerto Rico, and now a combat taekwondo fighter. Luis, welcome. How are you?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. I feel super happy about this. This is great. Awesome intro. I really like that. That was really fun.
How you
And
doing, Luis?
yes, and yes, it is true. My parents did meet actually fighting.
But when
A
you say they
long,
met
long
fighting,
time.
you mean fighting each other?
Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, they were sparring each other too. It was my mom was a teacher. It was a black belt in karate, and then one day my dad came in. They were sparring. My dad's just big and just beat everyone else, and she was like, "Oh my gosh!" And that's the dude. And that's how I was born. So I've been just training since I was 3 years old in karate, and then transitioned to Taekwondo. Did the national team WTF. Got my first dan. I was like, yeah, like I didn't come from a family that had money, so like first dan was enough for me to travel around the world and to be in WTF, and that's all I needed. And that's all I've had. Like that's what I've had this time, and it has helped me to accomplish all the things that I've needed professionally.
So that's a. Uh, I mean, you have a very nice record in martial arts, and well, from the day you were born, your history seems to me like the history from someone from some character from Lego Ninjago.
Yeah.
That is pretty accurate. I like that. I like that analogy. That's pretty good.
Okay, so you're blue belt in jiu-jitsu. You have a current record of 16-2 in Muay Thai, and no, no, sorry, 4-0 in Muay Thai,
Yep,
16-2 in jiu-jitsu. Is that correct?
correct. Yes,
And you are the current MMA welterweight champ in upstate New York, 7-2. That
yes, sir.
all right.
Yeah.
Got the bell right here.
Oh, look at
Soon
that.
is soon soon this bell is gonna be combat taekwondo bell.
We're looking forward to
Uh,
it. Uh,
yeah. Hey,
Luis,
Luis. So,
Yes.
okay. So, I mean, you're you're quite an exciting character, okay? And that's actually one of the reasons we loved having you on the roster, okay? Now, let me tell you,
Thank you.
let me ask you this. I mean, what is it that sparked your interest about combat taekwondo, and what do you think that's like the best outcome for you in this uh combat league?
All right, let's get to the fun stuff. So, what do I like combat taekwondo? So the thing is that throughout the years, I started doing taekwondo a long time ago, and taekwondo back then was a really big thing. When you look at taekwondo, old school taekwondo, you see all this very athletic um, performance from the athletes doing double kicks, triple kicks, doing 360 hook kicks, and it just being very exciting fights. And throughout the years, now we have the new school taekwondo, which is it's not anymore. It's not exciting as it used to be. Now it's more focused on points, and and I don't really like the way new school is. So this combat taekwondo has really opened a very big door to just go back to what was exciting for taekwondo, and I'm here for it. It's like that's my style. My style is an old school style, and I'm always going for the knockout. That's why people used to come to my fights, because I want to finish my fights as soon as possible. Because in a tournament, you can fight up to five, maybe a big tournament 5 6 times to get into the podium. So I want to knock people out as soon as I can, so I can recover and keep my energies for the next guy. So I think combat taekwondo is a perfect scenario for me, because we're in a cage. I'm comfortable in a cage. I have the kicks. No one kicks better than me. I have the punches. People they're in this roster. I'm shooting shots at everyone. People in this roster don't know how to punch. I know how to punch. They haven't received the punch. I have received punch. So we're gonna see people are gonna crack pretty soon. The same thing with the kicks. They're combat they're taekwondo athletes, and they don't know how strong their kicks are. And they're really good, but they haven't done that like against a body. They have done it when you fight in taekwondo. You have a lot of protection, whatever. It's not the same thing where you're kicking and you're landing bone to bone. even if you make a good contact, it can't hurt yourself, even if you land it well. So like there's a lot of things. There's a lot of new equations for this fighters that we're going to be seeing fighting in December 3rd, and I have all the answers. I've been there, I know them, and this is awesome. One thing that is new for combat taekwondo that I'm super excited is elbows and knees to the head. I've been to Thailand and I practiced elbows and knees, but I haven't been able to use them because here in New York, we don't allow elbows and knees to the head in
Okay.
amateur career. Uh, so I'm excited because I'm finally going to be able to use my elbows and knees, and I can't wait to just open an eyebrow, break a nose, or something like that. That would be great, which I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
That sounds really, for me. That sounds really good because I'm not going to be in the ring.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey, Chava.
yeah. You're just gonna get splashes of the blood in your face while you're
Oh
right
yeah,
there in first
oh yeah. I'm all on in for that.
first row.
Blood splashes and
Yeah,
maybe
same thing.
maybe
Another
some
thing.
pain.
Yeah, yeah. Another thing, like um just so like the scenario, like people haven't normally people are that are going to be in this car haven't been in a ring in an octagon surrounded by like thousands of people that are cheering. uh Even if you get hit, they're going to cheer. If you don't, if you hit, they're going to cheer. So it's totally different to
Yeah.
like a tournament scenario, which when you have your team that's cheering for you. Here, we're pretty much going to a different country, and there's like we don't know anyone, so it's to a country that you don't know, and they might cheer you. They might not. They you might not get the cheers. So that might land an impact emotionally on the fighters, and then that's something that they're not gonna see coming. Then
Yeah.
they
Okay,
won't know
Luis.
how to
I mean,
react.
I love your excitement. I love your excitement. It's so exciting. But your opponent. It's where he's coming from. I mean, he's a well seasoned animal too. I mean, coming from
Yeah,
IBF.
the
So
people in the
Yeah,
industry has no
dude
feelings
is
hurt.
dude is pretty badass. I mean, what do you think? Because you made a statement earlier saying that, hey, I'm just gonna kick some ass and doesn't
oh yeah,
matter, and they don't know what they're doing. So
yeah,
how would
yeah.
you deal with your, what's your message? How would you deal with this guy?
Luis,
Oh, that's
Luis, allow me first. Before you answer, let me to remind the people who your opponent is. I wanted
yeah,
to play a short video, a 1 minute video, so people can see. I hope you like it, and everyone can see who your opponent is. So is that okay? Is that okay for you, George? Also,
yes. That'll be
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
That'll
it's
be
fine.
great.
Let's go.
let's see this. All right, so there he is from Romania.
I like the intensity of that clip, Chava. You did a great job. It's like it's building up. It's building up. Now we'll
Pretty intense,
see.
right?
I'm just curious to see the other guy reacting to whatever Lewis said. Like, hey, I'm getting in there. I'm just gonna go, punch, kick, elbow, knee, left and right, and I'm done. Because they don't know what they're doing. So, Lewis, what do you think? What's your message for this guy?
Can you hear me?
How would you handle him? Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Ah, right there. Perfect. That video was awesome. I really liked it. I was happy with that. Um, what's my answer to him? There you go. What's my answer? I really don't care about your background. I really don't care about how you train. I just know it's not gonna go good for you. I'm training really hard as usual. I'm always training around the year, so I'm only just getting better. All my skills have improved, and I'm very confident that I'm gonna win. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Good luck, because you'll need it.
That's it. Hey, Chava, before we conclude
Awesome.
this, I mean, do we have any questions online? I mean, we have some people watching. If they have any questions, do they?
Let me see. No, no questions yet. There's a lot of people congratulating you. A lot of people saying it is awesome, uh,
I see.
saluting you, and a lot of
Hey,
people. Oh,
Well, we salute everybody too, Hey guys, jump in. If you have any questions, just go ahead. And also, you can if you're on YouTube or if you're not, just go there, hit that subscribe, Combat Taekwondo, hit that little bell there to get notifications because it's getting big, man. I mean, this is crazy. And yeah, Chava, if you can put that on display over there so people can see, and also Luis's accounts too. We're gonna have people following him too. Hey, Luis, this is like I think it's the most important question. Yes, Chava, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, sounds good. And I think this is like one good question for the soul. Okay, Luis. I mean,
go ahead.
when you talk about other organizations, when I talk about Olympic Taekwondo, World Taekwondo, whatever, I mean, we're the only ones who can actually, we bring something to the table and we have a nice purse for the fighters, right? Uh,
Yeah.
and this is exciting. But my question to you is this, are you in this for the money?
No, I'm here for the legacy. It is an opportunity to really put myself out there and test myself and just get better. Um, yeah, it's just a stepping stone that's gonna help me improve and develop as a professional fighter. And nothing best that fighting against the best in the world. So this is just the perfect play grow as a fighter, and I can't wait.
Awesome. Good point. Chava, back to you, man.
Well, I'm really impressed with with your curriculum here, with your martial arts curriculum, because I've been a fan all my life of martial arts, but it's it's really hard to find people with this great with a huge martial arts background. Normally, you focus in just one discipline and that's it. Why do you why didn't you have enough with Taekwondo? Because I can see I can assume that Taekwondo was the first martial art that you started. Why was Taekwondo not enough for you?
It's not that it wasn't enough. I was just forced. It was life circumstances. So once I was in the I had a scholarship in Taekwondo when I was in college. I did my 4 years, graduated, and then got hired in New York as an electrical engineer. And I just pursued my professional career, moved to New York, and I was looking for gyms around, Taekwondo gyms around. I couldn't find any that I liked, and I had jiu-jitsu gym pretty close, pretty nearby my place. So I started there. I didn't know I was gonna like jujitsu. I was like, I mean, I've been an athlete my whole life, so let me try something new. and I went there and I just fell in love with jiu-jitsu. And then in that jiu-jitsu gym, there was MMA fighters, and they were like, "Oh, you done taekwondo? We can teach you how to box. We can teach you how to wrestle, and then we'll put you in a cage." I was like, "Hell yeah! I'm always down for new experiences. I'm always down for new stuff." And testing myself, that was the perfect. It was not intentional, but I'm here, so it worked.
I have a question also for you. Uh, so this event, this combat taekwondo event, I know you've been in MMA, you've been in jiu-jitsu, you've been also, of course, in Olympic taekwondo. But how are you preparing for these events? It, I, I understand that the combat taekwondo number two, there are going to be people that will watch this event and will arrange their trainings accordingly. But how are you preparing for this? As there's nothing like this ever. Nothing like this has ever happened. So how do you adjust your training?
True, the rules are different. And I like the rules because it's only one round, 5 minutes. So you can either just go really hard at the beginning and just pray that you land a really good shot and then get out early, or it's going to be a really tough fight because you have to long uh, the 5 minutes, which Taekwondo fighters are not used to, and even MMA fighters are not used to. We're used to 3 minute rounds. So five minute rounds is a really long time, especially if you're going pretty hard. And what I'm doing in my training is that I'm going 50 minutes just to be sure.
Wow.
I'm always doing 3 times what I'm gonna be doing in the cage. So I'm doing 50 minutes of really focused, intense fighting. So I don't know if the Romanian brother is doing that, but I'm pretty sure he's not.
So, Louis, you gonna shoot for a quick finish?
Oh no, no, I'm not gonna go for a quick finish. I like to just get
To
my opponents
them
tired
suffer.
and get him
Good.
pretty much dismantle them and take away their confidence and their energy by landing clean shots and not getting hit. And then when I see that, and then when I see that they're begging for forgiveness, then I give them forgiveness and knock them out.
Your time. You like taking your time.
Yeah, I'm pretty scared.
All right, questions? Any questions from the comments? I don't bite. We're not in
Hey
cage.
guys. Okay, Louis. Another question. Meanwhile, Chava's gonna search through those comments over there. Another question. Now, if this combat taekwondo, like a pro taekwondo league, was a thing before, is it something that you've chosen long time ago?
Oh, of course, of course. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
I'll probably if it were active, if Combat Taekwondo were like after a few years ago, I probably would be doing the WTF and Combat Taekwondo if I could.
Nice.
Don't really
Chava?
know how. Don't really know how the things work with being amateur and then being pro. I don't really know how it works because it's new too. So um, it would be nice to be like WTF pro taekwondo athlete and also being able to like compete in Center Americans, Pan Americans, Worlds, and Olympics. That would be great. But I'm not sure if that's even possible.
Well, here's your chance to become a superstar, Louis. I mean, don't even
Oh,
worry about the other guys. I mean, we're doing this. This is crazy. It's like a snowball and it's growing. It's fast. And,
Yeah, and there's
I'm
and there's
it's just
and
everybody's
there's and,
excited.
and I can assure you, there's no turning back from here. I don't think they take you in WT after December 3rd.
It
hey,
doesn't really matter. We're here you're here
hey,
to
I'm
claim
glad.
what's yours, and the rest is history. Okay.
Exactly. Go
Okay.
with the
Chava,
flow.
Any questions, Chava, from online? I think if you have other questions, that's great. If not, Lewis is
There's a
busy
question
too. I
here
think it's his work. He's at
there's a
work right
question
now
here
or something.
from Felix Thomas. He's asking when's the next fight. I'm not sure if he's asking about the Colombia event or your next fight. Are you currently into a league or something? Are you active? Are you competitively active
He's
right
in
now?
Kombat Taekwondo. When's your next fight, Lewis? Tell the guy.
Kombat Taekwondo, December 3rd. Tune in.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Watch me get that bonus too.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, the bonus.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
are you looking for the knockout bonus, fight of the night bonus, or what?
oh, of course. Of
Yeah.
course. I'm dangerous. This is meant for me. This scenario is meant for me.
I I I I couldn't find anywhere, Lewis, if you have like a fighter's name somewhere. I couldn't
A
find that.
fighter's
So,
name? Well,
yeah.
well, I'm the Liver King because I
What
knock
is
out
it?
people with Liver King.
Wow,
I
okay,
knock
the
out
Liver
people with
King.
liver
Okay.
blows.
Okay, so Lewis Felipe, the Liver King Melendez.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can cut the Felipe. It would be Luis
Okay.
Liver King Melendez.
The Liver King, Chava, you heard that?
Yes,
Liver
sir.
King, of course.
Watch your livers, boys. Lewis has to get you.
I'm hungry.
As a matter of
And
fact,
he's
let me
hungry.
arrange that
He's hungry.
right now.
That's the mindset right there.
Yeah, that looks great.
I'll be there hosting, so I will learn that nickname, so I can announce it on your match.
I like
Yeah,
that. I like that. Okay, so
sounds
Lewis,
great.
this is a historic moment. Okay, this is the first event of this professional franchise. Um, we have great names on the card. Great names. I mean, not only on this card. I mean, on our first fighters pool on the roster. Okay, Olympians, world medalists, national team members coming from both WT, ITF, ATA, all kinds of Taekwondo backgrounds, but they're like top. Okay, so I'm really excited about this. Now, this is a very historic. I mean, it's a historic event. It's big. I can't even tell you it's huge. Okay, I can't even realize the magnitude of this. It just got to sink in soon. Do you have any message for these guys that they're fighting on that night? You know, the fighters in the poll, some of them were disappointed they didn't get selected for the first fight night. I mean, what can you do? They'll get their chance. So if they're watching, if you're in our fighters pool, you'll get your chance and you'll get your opportunity to fight your way to the title. So just trust the process, okay? Just stay on the grind and trust the process. So Lewis, do you have any message for these guys? I mean, you guys are the first ones on this fight card, first event, and also the fighters pool. Because let me tell you something, it's not gonna be that easy to get on this fighter roster soon. So whoever wants to be on, they got to go through some, a really tough selection process, like, Grand Prix and then fight offs. Okay, Lewis, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, sure. For all those fighters that didn't make the pool, that there are in the pool but didn't make the selection, definitely just keep grinding because it's your chance is gonna present itself. You just keep training, just keep performing. Make sure you get footage of your fights. Be very a very like active person, very like friendly person. Network is super important. Um, and it's definitely going to happen. Now, for those fighters that are in the car, congratulations! I'm really happy for all of you guys. I'm definitely going to be networking with you and just having fun and sharing good moments. I hope you all go for knockouts because I'm gonna go for knockout, and yeah, you're fighting against me too because I'm gonna get that bonus.
Okay, you know what, Chava? I think we're pretty much done, but we have a question from President Rick Shin. I can't
Yes,
believe
Oh,
this. I think he's
is he
watching. Hi.
is he
Yeah,
watching?
he's watching right now. He just, he wants to ask a question. Lewis, will you want to take this question?
go ahead.
Okay,
Of
let me
course.
read for you, okay? I actually kind of magnify this right now to see what's up. Okay, so he says, Master Shin, okay, Luis. And he says, as we all know, our mission here, the Combat Taekwondo, is to create legends, okay, superstars. Now, when you become that superstar of this Taekwondo world, how would you use your fame and success to change the Taekwondo realm?
Ooh,
That's
that's a
that.
really
This
good
is a
question.
question. I love this question from Master Shin Rikshin, our president. He just popped in with a good question. I think it's the best question of the evening, right? Okay, answer Lewis, and I think this is a wrap after this, Chava.
Okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
So we're definitely here just to get better. I'm here to get better as a fighter, be a freaking legend, just win money and be like a really superstar. Once I make it to, once I'm a superstar, which I will be, then I'm gonna do what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna share my knowledge with the people around me and the people that really want to learn, and then just want to expand combat taekwondo and this type of fighting because it's going to be real big, and I'm going to be able to share with the people that are around me and that need help, and that's my way that I'm going to give back to the community.
Great,
I
great,
like that.
Chava.
I like that. I like that very much. Just okay, so we're almost getting wrapping this up for the first time. So Luis, I want to thank you for your time, for being here. It's been awesome to meet people, also to know you guys in a more personal way, because as a matter of fact, right now you were just faces, you were just the names in the pool, but having you here, hearing about your background, about the way that you train, your martial artist background, and your Ninjago story, also
Hey,
it's pretty it's really amazing. It's really amazing because now I am I am double excited to see you guys fighting. So thank you for being here.
Yeah,
all
thank you,
right, thank you
Lewis.
so much.
Thank you, Lewis. It's been great having you here. Okay, Chava, thanks for your time. I mean, we'll get together because we're gonna have every day. We're gonna have another fighter that's on the card. I think the next one on the list is Nietzsche from Mexico. I would like to find out. I think we're eager to find out what she has to say about this. But anyways,
Yeah,
yeah, thank you, Lewis. You take care and stay on the grind. I can't wait to see you on December 3rd. Walking into that ring and do what you do best.
yes sir.
Okay. Okay,
Hey,
Chava. So we can
Thank you very
stay a
much,
couple
Luis.
more
And
minutes to talk about him. He can get out and then we can just hang out a little bit more, just a couple minutes.
wait, you gotta send this video to the Romanian. I want to see his reaction.
Well, I think he's watching right now. Is he?
Yeah.
I'm
Why
pretty.
is he
I'm pretty
not
sure.
coming?
Okay.
Why is he not?
Okay,
why
Lewis. We'll see you. Take care. Okay.
Why is he not asking everything? Luis, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to have you here and to know about you and to meet you in a more personal way. As I said, George, it's also been awesome for you for me to have you in here in this
Yeah, let's just
space.
hang out a couple more minutes. Lewis can go. Okay, we can talk about him a little bit.
All
See you
Okay.
right.
later, Luis.
Thank
Okay,
Thank you
you.
very
Lewis. We'll
much.
see you. Okay, bye, Lewis.
So, George, how do you like Luis?
Hey, Lewis is quite a character. I mean, when we put together fights, I mean, skill is one thing, right? As you know, um, physical aspect, but also the most important part is also the personality, right? I mean, that's important. So when we're looking for fighters, yeah, we're looking for very skilled people, but also we're looking for great personalities. So I think Lewis has it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he does has it. He does has the personality to be here, and also I'm looking. I'm really looking forward to look at his skills because I'm not lying. I'm really impressed with his background, with his
I
martial.
haven't I haven't seen any training videos. I've seen some of his fights. Some like kind of like couple minutes here, couple minutes there. But I had a really good friend. We were talking about this, and I mean, you see someone training, hitting a bag, hitting a pad, and then and he said, skill, that kind of skill is not everything, unless you put
Yeah,
it to work in a fight. So you can be like super skilled, kicking, punching, whatever, doing flip flops or cartwheels, but then when you walk into the ring, you're toast. So we don't know, and any fight, a fight will go anyway. You don't even know, right?
yeah,
But I
right.
like his excitement.
Yes, he's really excited, and I'm really glad that he is excited because that excitement is contagious. I can feel his energy. I can feel that he really wants to be part of this, and that to me is really exciting. I think it's really good for the fighters, for all the fighters to feel that, to feel included. Also, I like what he said about spreading this type of style after he becomes a legend.
I like that. I like that. Hey, let's keep doing this, Chava. It was great seeing you today. I can't wait to see what the other guy's saying, but I think he's scheduled sometimes next week. So he couldn't get on any earlier than that. But I've seen him. He works hard. He's training. He's doing a lot of sparring. We'll see. So tomorrow, if we check that schedule, I think we have Nietzsche tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and then Sunday. This is gonna be a busy schedule, guys. So stay tuned.
Yes, let me.
Sunday we're gonna have William Finley. William Finley is the number one heavyweight in the United States. He has no match here, so that's pretty exciting to sit down and talk to him too. Monday, I think we have. Who do we have Monday?
Monday we have Natalia Diniz.
Okay, here you go. Here you go. How about Tuesday?
Tuesday it's going to be an interesting interview because we have Gennady Bitko, which is the guy that Luis is going to be fighting at Bogota. So
Oh, okay, okay. Here you go. Here you go. I mean, this was pretty. I mean, Lewis made a bold statement, and then I can't wait to see, to hear what Gennady has to say
yeah,
about it.
absolutely, absolutely. I, I
Yeah.
I hope he's watching, and if he's not watching live, I hope he can see this in a repetition in YouTube or in any of the other social networks because it's going to be interesting to
I'm
see
telling you,
his
Chava.
answers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Chava. Gennady's he's quite an animal. So it's very interesting. I mean, Lewis has the drive and everything, the passion. So this is actually a great match. What do
I
you
think
think?
yes,
This is gonna be a
yes.
great
I think
fight.
it's going to be a great match. As a matter of fact, is one of the stellar fights of the night. So yes, I'm really looking forward to this one. So I find a lot of the fights interesting, but this one in particular, I think is going to be really good. George, you there? I lost you for a minute, George. Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I just went black for a second, and I couldn't even tell what's going on. But anyway, we're back online. Okay. Yeah, so let's do this tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Hey guys, go on the Instagram, combat underscore taekwondo. Just give us a follow on YouTube. Combat Taekwondo, the same thing. It's a new account. We're building it up. Then as we build this, I want to let this account is for the athletes, for the fighters. Okay, we're just gonna build this up, and then they're gonna get their revenue and royalties from their fights, and that's pretty exciting too. I don't think if there's anyone out there doing this, but it's
No,
a start. So I hope, yeah,
yeah.
I
As a
hope,
matter of fact, no, there's no one doing this. So we're gonna be the first one,
yeah,
the first ones in doing this, which is also really exciting.
yeah. I'm really exciting. I'm really excited about the fact that when we're gonna put up the fights, they're just gonna go wild. Okay, Chava, let's wrap this up. We'll get together tomorrow, okay? And thank you
Okay,
guys for watching.
thank you very much to everyone who has been watching this. Please share, please subscribe, like, tell a friend. We are Combat Taekwondo, and we are new in town. We are the new kids in the block, but we're here to stay. So just to remember, just to a little reminder about what George said about the interviews. Nietzsche Martin tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Also, William Findlay on Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, and we have Natalia Dinis on Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, and on Tuesday, please don't miss Gennady Bitko, which he's going to answer to our guest, who our very first guest here in Combat Taekwondo, Mike Tax. George, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Gracias, Chava. Okay. Let's get back to this tomorrow.
Let's get back to this tomorrow, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. So, uh, as I said, share, like, subscribe, and please stay tuned because it's going to be really interesting. I'm Chava Perez. Thank you very much for being here. See you tomorrow.
George, thank you. Okay, bye, guys.